Hey guys, this is Ix with Rollout Reviews, bringing you another Crossfight B-Daman review. This time it is CB-52 Swat BEEDLE. We'll set this off to the side and take a look at the packaging here. We have a graphic of Swat BEEDLE with the stickers applied. Swat BEEDLE, Crossfight B-Daman logo, shows off the emblem, CB-52, and it is control type. If we look at the side here, it has 3 power, 8 control, and 4 rapid fire. On the back here, we have customization options, shows off a game you can play, the accuracy, his user from the show, Mitsuru, all of the parts, and the Swat Core itself, as well as how to hold it. Opening this up, I like to store the tool just in this little hole here. We have the emblem there, and opening it up, we have the instructions and the stickers. So, here is Swat BEEDLE itself. Now, it is a B-Daman. It's got a B motif. The name is Beetle, and it's not like beetle the bug. It's a combination of bee and needle. Like, I suppose, threading a thread through the tip of the needle. Sort of a metaphor for his accuracy. Very interesting. Really bright colors, and he looks a little bland without stickers. The stickers have a lot of black details that you can stripe across the legs and head, which make him look a little more like a bee. But he's got these cool little hex formations like honeycomb up on his shoulders and back here. There's the emblem. It's a bee. Sort of looks more like a wasp, but nevertheless, there it is. And the little things here on the side have honeycomb on them as well. Now, the Swat Core has this track on the back here, sort of like Strike Cobra or Stroke Orochi, but this doesn't work quite as well. It's on the bottom, so I suppose it gives him more stability, but it doesn't really lock in anywhere, the trigger here. So it ends up being kind of wobbly. I suppose it works if you push down on the trigger, but it's not as good as it could be. Also, it prevents you from using things like the dash stabilizer or any other stabilizer, really, because it stops it from plugging on there because this is already there, unfortunately. The hold parts on the inside are very interesting. I like how close these two sections are together. I suppose it does come with one marble. I suppose it's so the marble's released later, and more pressure is applied, less space for the marble to go through, and that's supposed to make it more accurate. It has the safety bit on the bottom, so you have to set it on the ground to fire it, and these things here help keep the shot comfortable and controlled. I really like the arm parts. They're probably my favorite part about this B-Daman. They got a lot of nice support right here. They're just big, beefy things, and the emblems themselves are just really simple. That's what I like about them. There's nothing fancy about them. You just press them in. They work great. Not a lot to them, but there doesn't really need to be. The head part is very interesting. It has this hole here, and it's got a sight in it by looking through the back of the head. Now, this is nice in concept, and as you can see here, if we put in another marble, having 2 marbles in there doesn't stop you from being able to see through there. If you put a magazine on, it sort of makes it useless, but if you don't have one, as you can see, you can just use the head part, sort of like the scope magazine. Again, it's nice in theory, but you have to get so low down, like you have to put your head like right here to see through there, and because your vision is sort of distracted by the B-Daman itself by looking through there, your judgment is sort of off, and more often than not, using that sight, you end up not hitting the target because you're too focused on the sight itself and not the target. So that's unfortunate. Let's do a quick power test here. First, without the emblem charge. 1.66, so not very powerful there. And with the emblem charge, 3.95. So the emblem charge is very powerful, adds a lot. That's what I like about it. There's a lot of noticeable increase in power, and some emblems just don't do that. They're simple, they're effective, and really just beefy looking. I love these arm parts. They're probably my favorite part about this guy. The leg parts, while they look fine, they sort of look like the back of a bee there. They don't really add much. The head is a little useless. The core is okay, but just nothing in comparison to something like the stroke core. However, this can accommodate emblems, but overall, the arm parts are the best part of this guy. And honestly, I recommend him just for those. It's a neat B-Daman, and for an emblem charge control type B-Daman, if you like bees, I guess you'll want him. But the arm parts are really what sell this for me. So that is about it, guys, and this is IX signing off.